chunky girl, isn't you? Yeah. Noisy old ducks. Keep me company. Right. Let's crack on with the video. So we'll just start in the ponytail, guys. So obviously this is just where I'm trying to have a tidy up with some of my trays, and I've got the trays out because what I do, I store my trays in this big battery storage unit thing. So you store batteries in there, and I basically put all my trays in there and put this plastic lid on, and I can do my potting up and things from here. So there's a bit of rubbish, as you know. It's not what it's like when we grow in, but we'll come to that now in a sec. So I'm just trying to get organised. So there's a couple of bags of compost. I've got just a little bit now. This bed was full of cabbage, spring cabbage, and I've noticed that these are starting to heart up a little bit, but I like to take them when they like that. So I've got a few of them left, which we'll probably have for the rest of the weekend. This is a bag of verlicamite. All my canes are dried. I normally hang them up, but remember I had that problem with the rip of the polytunnel, and they basically ended up on the floor. So basically I've left them as they are. Just getting some of these little things ready to start planting. So these are the onions that they got in, and if you notice, look at that, because I've changed our compost, they're starting to turn green, look. So I am absolutely over the moon with them, if I'm honest. And they're the red variety, just starting to poke through. So that's within, I don't know, 5 days, 6 days. I've got some shallots underneath. I just started one tray off. I've got another batch of shallots as well to go in. So that's no problem, but it's red onions and white onions here. Stuttgarter Giant and Red Baron, and the shallots variety are called Golden Gourmet. That's what they are. Rubbish to go out. And then underneath this little tray, I've got more onions here. These are another variety. I can't remember the variety's name actually. Golden something. What are they called? Alright, they'll come back to me now. I've actually started some broad beans off. So, and I've got some peas here, but the peas are going to be for shoots. So I just basically pick them for greens. They're not my main crop to actually obviously grow up the sticks. It's just way too early for me, I think, for them at the moment. And I normally grow them in gutters, but they'll be put into the tunnel when it's ready. The beds are ready to be picked for green shoots. That's just another little plot, another table here to get some more trays on. These are all my potatoes that are chitting at the moment. So this lot here was basically, these were from my parents' house. I don't know what variety they are, but they're all started to chit and they're looking quite good. So I've got them down here at the moment. I've got these called Anya. That's a variety called Anya. I've got Casablanca, and I've also got Rocket and Sapo Mira there. I will get another variety of early variety, which I normally grow, which is what's the variety called? It'll come back to me now. My brain's gone today. Anyway, so I've got a few onions that I've just planted in here, which you've seen before, which I grow for shoots basically. And so when they become about 6 inches high, they like the salad onion. Oh, slow down, Carl. What are you rushing for? So yeah, there's more sets there to go in. Let's have a look outside. So, ooh, it's cold out here, but the sun's out. That's the main thing. So you've seen the IBCs. See, this one's all ready to go. I've just got to now get the guttering sorted on that one, and I'll have 2 IBCs running off at the same time. This bed, it's obviously a bit of rubbish here, but it's all been covered over. My apple trees and pear trees and plum trees there. So we'll go down this side of the plot first. So this is going to be filled with compost now, and I'm going to put my sweet peas growing up there. Got my nice archway that I've put in. Obviously you see me build my compost bays, and compost is breaking down really well, so it's really good in there. I'll go into the other polytunnel. Excuse the ducks. Just move this from it. So that's well, those trees, they're dead. They were like a Satsuma type, I can't remember the name of them now, but they were a tree that you're supposed to keep indoors, and I didn't, and I left them out, and the frost had them, killed them. Anyway, so this is the main polytunnel. Mess, as you can see, all up this one side. This is all stuff that I'm shifting from one place to another, all my woodworking projects. But this will be gone, guys. I'm not worried about this. You know, Danny always says on his thing, you know, it's plenty of time yet, but spring will be here. But I'm not too concerned because this wood will all be used soon. I've got the big chunks of wood there that I'm using to make tables and things out of, coffee tables. So that's a project that I'm doing as well at the moment. But I'm not going to get sucked into the woodworking projects this year like I did last year. That's why I've done a lot of planters and things already. So if anybody want to purchase them, they can, you know, without me eating into my gardening. But this bed is all ready to rock and roll. Bit of mildew there, dampness, but that's fine. That's not a problem. Just to scrape that up. I got a couple more trays and things in here. This is the back of the polytunnel. The netting needs to be replaced on there. This is kale. So I've been picking kale for, I don't know, about 2 months now, something like that. So yeah, they are looking all right. Not ideal, but they're looking all right. They're edible. They are potatoes that I had last year, and I basically put them into this container. And I thought, right, what I'll do, I'll wrap them up now in, you know, paper and store them in a box and things like that. But I forgot about them, didn't I? Because they were hidden under all the wood. So I just pulled them out now and they're looking all right. And actually some of them are just starting to sprout. So I'm just, you know, I'm just going to leave them as they are and see what comes of them. Some of them are gone a bit soggy, which I'll remove. But I'll go through them now when I get an hour or two. Yeah, but, you know, they're starting to sprout. So I'm not bothered. Like, you know, if they sprout, they sprout. So, but they'll be free potatoes to go in from last year's seed potatoes they are. So let's take you out. Sorry about this rubbish, guys. This is quite embarrassing, really. But it just shows we've all got a little dumping ground somewhere on our allotment. All right. So I'll take you down the main thoroughfare. So obviously this is all prepared for the polytunnel, which is coming. This is one of the beds that I've made. Obviously these are the projects that I make at the moment that I'm selling, which supports the channel, and also it helps me to get compost and things like that. But all these beds are ready to plant now, so I know what, you know, these are all covers will just come off and they'll just be raked and it'll just be job done. So down here got a couple of things going on. There's a bit more timber, you know, obviously compost bins and things. So this is the other beds that I've got. These beds are all ready to go. You know, they're all prepped, really. All my beds are prepped. Coming around the back of the end of the polytunnel. Some of these containers got to be moved. Some of it's going to be thrown, to be honest, so it's going to be tidied up nicely. Obviously you've seen these two beds, my garlic, I'll show you now in a sec. So yeah, so this bed is all ready to go. Garlic is looking fine, to be honest. You know, it's looking awesome. I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, that's good. You'll remember the bed I built out the doors that I found on a skip. Well, I planted a rose. I was hoping it would come, and it's just starting to sprout. So I'm happy with that. This is the clematis. Don't see no life on this at the... Oh, I do. Hey, there's a green leaf on there. So that's still alive as well. That's good. And I noticed all my bulbs are coming up. Woohoo! Exciting, exciting. So obviously you've got these trays here that will be filled with compost, and I'll be putting some strawberries. I'll buy the strawberry plants this year for that. So that's a nice little neat section it's done. And I got chives obviously growing up there as well. This all systems go. So on here I've obviously done these planters as well. You remember these? All lined. So these will be full of strawberries in here after I de-weeded some of them. But yeah, that's cool. This is obviously the shed. And this is the other area now, which I've it's like a building site, isn't it? But I will get organised, guys. I promise you, this will be organised. So obviously all this is timber, right? All the bits of timber are free. So I got to take them when I get a chance, because I build projects out of them, and it doesn't cost me nothing apart from glue and nails. Garlic in. These sheets are going to be moved. These metal sheets, they're going to be reused. I'm not sure where yet, but they will be recycled. This is one of the beds I've built, which I've just got to burn up now, and obviously cut the lengths of them off, and then that's another bed that can be used from down on the other side of the plot. You see me build this other bed, but this is for a customer. This one here is for a customer. So this one is obviously that's been lined as well, and that's quite a nice bed, but that's on legs, that one is. So that's going to be going soon. I'm saying for a customer, just a friend of mine that wanted one. This bed obviously is all ready and sorted. That lid's coming off there, that needs to be done. And just walk up the side of the allotments, side of the polytunnel. This is areas you don't normally see. Obviously this is these two beds are mine, and this area is mine here. So that box is going, it's going to be skipped. This is all going to be dug out, and basically new compost and things are going to go in there. Not digging all the compost out, I'm just digging out all the dock leaves and things like that. And that's them beds. That's a nice little seat that I normally sit on to chill out. And then you've seen obviously inside, finally inside here. So just partway through filling that last one there now. But I'm on a bit of a break at the moment from that. And just close the door. So all this stuff will be gone, guys, you know. So this bed is, I basically covered it with, you know, polythene, so it's all nice fresh compost gone on that one. I'm just laying stuff on it at the moment to store it. And this is what's happened. I've just other projects take over, and it's just I just gotta get organized, a bit more organized. But I'm sure everyone is in the similar position, same boat. You know, I don't think any of us have got absolutely pristine plots. We've all got areas where we dump stuff. Just for me at the moment, it just seems to be everywhere. And I'm sure that some of you guys can sympathize or empathize with me, I should say. So there's a full tour of the plot, guys. That's pretty much everything that you've seen. And yeah, I'll just switch you back around for a sec. Oh, it's lovely to see that blue sky, and it's just nice to be down here, to be honest, having a bit of a wander around, getting some bits and pieces done. So anyway, thanks for watching, really do appreciate it. So that was a plot tour for January. So I'm going to try and get you a plot tour every month, and you can see the updates as and when. And I have got some lovely plans ahead, some other little things that not many people have done, if any, on YouTube. So keep your eye open for those, and I'll tell you as they come about. So look after yourselves, thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe if you've never done it before, and hit the notification bell to know that my videos are ready to be devoured on the weekend, or every weekend. Bye for now.